great, Vicky. How are you?
I am doing amazing. How are you, Jay?
I'm making it.
You're
I'm
making
making
it.
it. Yeah, I'm
That's
making it.
all you can do. Listen,
Yeah,
that's
pretty
all
much.
you can do.
Okay, so I know we've been off a couple weeks, so let's just start off with solo leveling and the fact that Jinwoo has the best fight scenes, and for some reason, people are mad because he was crying when he saved his mama. I don't understand this.
Anybody, let's talk about that. Okay,
Yeah,
let's unpack that. Okay,
yeah,
anybody who is upset or perturbed about a man crying because he saved his mama, I'm gonna need y'all to go to therapy because what
for
issues do
real.
you have with your mother? Because let me tell you, my parents are both in now their late 60s. Y'all gonna have to scrape me up off the floor. Like, I know what it is. I see the writing on the wall. Y'all have scrape me up off the floor. I get upset crying just thinking about when it's going to happen. And they're healthy, but I know what it is.
Yeah, and the thing was like the whole point of the series from the first season was him saving his mama. That's the reason
He's
why he was doing
literally
it. Yeah.
like, he became an adventurer to make money to pay for his sister and to
Yep.
pay for his mother's care. And then he realized, oh my gosh, I now have the chance to make some elixir of life to save my mom, bring her back, especially for my sister. Like, he is always been family first. He even took old boy and called him his little brother. Family
Yeah.
first has always been what Jinwoo was about. If y'all didn't realize that in this series and y'all got too caught up in the fighting and all that
And
stuff,
yeah.
then go ahead and turn it off. Don't watch it no more because that's what he's family first for Jinwoo. If you don't realize that, and I'm gonna jump it mad far crazy ahead to this last episode. What episode was it? 23 or something?
22, 22,
22 or
22.
whatever. I'm gonna jump mad far ahead. If y'all don't realize he family first, crying about his mom, that he ain't gonna be that first one flying out to that island, especially when old girl was there, dude missing an arm, his original party that left him with no legs, no arms, no nothing. They all on the defense team, and you know what it is. He is going to ride through for old girl with the nose beast chick lady and the
Yeah.
redhead chick because he's family first and friends are family, and that's what he gonna do.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't
I,
stop
when,
watching the show if you don't realize he family first.
when I saw people actually, because at first I'm like, okay, people are trolling, they just joking because they were just mad that week wasn't the action episode. No, they were dead serious. And I'm like, bruh, the whole point of this series was for him to make that elixir to save his mother in hopes that she wakes up.
He ready to retire. As soon as his mom woke up, I'm retiring. I
He
don't need to do
done.
no. I'm done. I don't need to do no more. I was
Yeah.
literally doing this just for my
Just
mama.
for that. Yeah, just for that. Because he's made enough money. He don't spend, so he's made enough money. The thing that I find interesting though, especially about this week's episode, was the fact that while he was fighting Japan's number one S rank hunter, he put shadows in everybody's shadow
Yes,
just to keep tabs. I'm like,
that was
oh,
cool.
so when something go down, which I already know who's coming, and I'm like, that's how he gets there that fast. Because I'm like, ain't no way he gonna get there that fast. But I'm like, oh, with the swap ability,
He can
he's
swap.
gonna be able to get there. Because I'm pretty. And if you already know who this is, I'm sorry. Spoiler alert for the guy that y'all ain't ready for yet. Biru is probably gonna attack Chahyun, and when he does, that's when he gonna show up. So I'm like, it's on and popping anyway, because I'm like, bro, he put shadows in everybody's shadow. So everybody that was there has one of his shadows in there. At least probably a night rank at least
Yep.
in their shadow, just
Yep.
in case something happened. So I'm sitting there like, dude, I can't wait. So I'm like, to see like people get upset. I'm like, duh, y'all serious? Like, dude, and this week's the fight with Ryuji, that fight was off the chain. That was just a sparring match that was about to get real.
Yeah, it was a sparring match that was about to get real, and he was only like, he wasn't using any of like his actual
No,
magical abilities.
he
He wasn't
was.
using any of his extra stuff. He was just like, okay, this is gonna be a non-magical fight, and I'm gonna fight you.
Yeah, we just gonna throw hands.
And I'm like, then I don't understand. Like, what part of he's a mage, right, y'all? That's what you're classifying him as. Let me put that
yeah,
down. That's what they're classifying him as. And you see him go toe to toe with old boy and not pull out any magic. I don't know about you. I'm a little concerned. That is not a mage.
well, the chairman already know. The
Well, I mean,
chairman,
yeah,
the old
but
guy,
I'm
he
saying
already know. He like,
everybody who was watching.
I know you lying, boy. He said, I know you lying, boy. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing, but I know you lying, boy.
Beyond lying.
So, that's why I be laughing when I see the chairman. He just be smiling like, this dude think I don't know. That's so cute.
Just like, all right, we're gonna go along with it. My man just want a quiet life. I
Yeah.
understand that. Okay.
I know he gonna show up. That's why I made sure Chahiyan was here. I know he gonna show up on that island. But I will say this: I did like how they showed the assault go off, because it actually looks cool until the last frame of the episode when old girl lost her head.
Oh, that was what I was like. Oh, she did.
Yeah,
Can't
she ain't
heal
coming
from
back.
that.
Yeah, she ain't coming back because damn. And I know some people are mad because if you hate cliffhangers, you're gonna hate this because the way they ended. That cliffhanger was something else.
It's like, bro, what? That was just like wild. I was like, well,
Yeah. Well,
I was
should've
like,
been-
y'all. But like, here's my thing, right?
Mhm.
Now the ants were evolving, and that's why they went to
Yeah.
do the fourth raid, right?
Yeah.
And the ants were starting to fly, and the ants were flying and getting, and one actually landed over on the island, right?
Yeah.
So when they arrived and they started fighting, and they were winning so easily, and the last raid went so badly, why did they think that this was going to be like, oh,
Well, they kind of showed it a little bit during the sparring session. The Japanese S-rank hunters are hella arrogant.
well,
They're hella arrogant
you
to
can
the
only
point
be
where it's
so.
like,
How arrogant are you when you burying your dead?
yeah. But that's the thing. Like the way they showed them they are very arrogant to the point where it's like, okay, yeah, some of y'all gonna die just because y'all finna underestimate them,
But here's
and we saw that.
okay. So here's my next question. Now
Mhm.
maybe I'm using too much logic, and my bad. So old boy was shooting the fire out and just burning them left and right, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my question is this: before they were able to fly, because that's the mutation that was recent, right?
Yeah, that's the recent one. Yeah.
Is it just me? But instead of using hunters, which I appreciate them, why wouldn't you just bomb the hell out of the island and destroy it so there's nothing left and everybody goes into the water? Just destroy the whole island.
Well, I think it's because like they don't want to like cause a. If you talk about like a nuke it, you'd have to worry about the wind blowing.
You
'Cause
know,
if it
no, I was
blows
gonna
back-
say nuke. No, you don't. There's so many
Yeah.
other bombs that could be completely
I
destructive.
mean, you could probably use like a thermo bomb, but
Yeah,
you'd have to
especially
set
since
it in. You'd have to set it in there. You'd have to set it in the actual ant hill. So you would still need some hunters to go in there anyway.
or like there's so many other. I would just keep dropping bombs on it from
Oh,
way
just
up high.
flatline it. Just flatline it.
Yeah,
Okay.
right.
I-
I'm like doop doop. Next plane
Yeah.
doo doo doop. Next plane
I
doo doo
mean-
doop. I would destroy it so there is nothing left. We wouldn't. There would be no raid. There would be no people. It would be me flying over, pressing a button, and dropping bombs. Like
I mean, that does make a whole lot of sense, but
they can't swim. They couldn't swim before. I would
Yeah.
destroy it to the point that there is no island
Well,
left.
you saw how big the queen is.
Yes.
Like I don't know how she fit in them caverns. To be
But
honest,
she's-
I'm like,
But
she's,
she can't swim.
yeah. So yeah,
I would
you have a point.
drown the island. But you know, that's just me. Like that's like what was?
But then you wouldn't have a show.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't have a show. But that's.
Yeah, so,
I think I said that with what was that? The Doctor Strange movie. I say he should just killed old girl.
So at the at the beginning.
At the beginning, he should just killed her.
Yeah.
Like problem solved. Just kill her.
Yeah.
What was that Spider-Man show? What movie was that?
I think that was a Multiverse of Madness we was watching.
Okay, I couldn't remember
Yeah,
because they all start to go over each other. I couldn't remember which what, and they're
yeah.
all in starring with each other and stuff. So yeah, I would just killed her. But I, I listen. If you always give me that choice of kill one to save many, I'm always gonna kill one. Except for if it's my mom, then everybody dies.
Jeez, jeez.
I'm gonna be
Well,
I'm gonna be
at least
honest.
you're honest. At least you're
I
honest about
and
it.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't hesitate. That's the thing. It's
yeah.
like I won't hesitate. They're
Um,
like, you can save a million people, but you have to kill this one person.
Bam.
Okay?
Okay, you were saying.
And then
I'm
they're
sorry.
like, you can save a million people, but you have to kill your mom. Well, those million people, bless their hearts, thoughts and
Yeah,
prayers.
yeah. I'm gonna send condolences and
So
prayers.
listen, let me get my cards. I'm gonna start writing some cards. Can I send e-cards? Because
let me play these old Baptist spirituals. So
right, right, because it'd be like his eye is on the sparrow,
yeah.
like
Let me get some Shirley Caesar and some Yolanda Adams
right.
in here, and
I don't know, like if I don't know if I'm necessarily morally corrupt or super moral. I don't know what I am, but that's what it is.
yeah. I will say this: solo leveling has been consistent the whole season.
Yes.
They have been consistent, and that's why I'm like, even the episode before this one where he saved his mom, it was still kept stuff moving forward, even though it didn't have any action. Well, it had a training thing in it, but it wasn't no real action. I thought they still moved the story forward, so it's been hella consistent. So yeah, if like we said, if you didn't like that episode because of that, I don't know what. I,
Mm.
yeah,
Well, listen, it's fine,
there might
y'all.
need to be some therapy involved. You might need some
Listen,
therapy.
this next episode going to be a lot of action. Y'all be all
Yeah,
right, but it's going to be a lot of people dying.
yeah, because yeah, off with her head, and that's pretty much how that
So
got
what?
left.
His dad's going to show up in the last episode?
No, his dad shouldn't show up till next season.
Not till next season.
Hmm. There's something that we got to find out after what goes down at this island
Oh
raid.
wait, hold on. What was the time between season 1 and season 2?
About 7 months.
Okay, so it's a
It's not.
reasonable
Yeah.
it's a reasonable anime because you know some of
Yeah.
these other animes be like three
They'll be taking
years.
years off. Yeah. Solo leveling is already done. They're on the sequel right now, and I think that's almost already done. That's almost done.
Oh, okay, so they're
So
just
yeah,
okay.
they're
So
done.
the
They're
episodes
just
they're just
animating it. Right. Yeah.
they're just spacing them out when they release them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good.
Yeah.
I just want
So
to make
it's
sure
not.
because
Yeah.
you know, some of these animes, you
Yeah.
just never get another season.
Yeah.
They're
You
like,
may or may
oh,
not. Oh, or then 7 years later they'll come up with season two.
here
You're
she
like,
go,
bro, really?
child.
I
I
forgot
don't
all
even
about
remember their names
this.
anymore. So
Yeah.
I was like, hold on, let me ask this question. But
Yeah. But
thank
it's
you, Jay. See,
yeah.
that's if y'all don't realize, if y'all haven't been watching us over the last, I don't know, Jay, how long we've been recording together? 10, 11 years we've been recording
11 years, I
together.
think. Yeah, 11,
We've
12
been
years
recording together.
now.
If y'all don't realize, over these past 11 years, Jay has all the actual information, and I just talk about thoughts and feelings. And I go on rants. And Jay actually knows characters' names, the actors' names, and their bios and information. I don't be knowing none of that stuff.
Yeah, that's my thing.
That's
So yeah,
Jay's gonna actually
uh,
know this stuff, and he gonna read the light novels and everything.
I only read one light novel though.
Well,
I
okay,
gotta
you'll
pick up.
you'll read the mangas and the comics,
Yeah,
and
I read the mangas and the comics.
you be watching all the other side little stuff, and I be like,
Yeah, I do. I'm not gonna lie, I do. That's why I like this because I think next week is the final. Either next week is the final season finale or the week after, because they have confirmed that the season finale they're doing an hour long episode. So I'm like,
yeah.
they're probably gonna wrap that Island Raid up because it ain't that much from the manga that was there. It was they basically got to the point with that raid. So
So wait,
um
for season 2, this was episode 10? 9.
yeah, 10.
10?
This was 10. Yeah, because last season the first season was only 12 episodes.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, so this is episode 10. So either if next week is just 30 minutes, then the week after is the season finale.
Okay.
Yeah. So usually it's 13 episodes in the season. I don't know why they did 12 last year. Yeah, last year. but they did. So, but like I said, the
I
good
don't
thing
know, because
about
it
this
feels
is
like a lot of anime do 12 episodes
it's either 12 or 13. Um, the good thing about this though is the solo leveling itself is completed, so they don't have to wait for the author to get ahead. So
though.
we
Yeah.
should be good. So I would not be surprised if like it it they may not drop it in the fall, but they'll probably drop like the teaser in December, and there'll probably be another January release like this year. So
All right.
I
It,
wouldn't be surprised.
just want to make
So the
sure.
next one up on the list is I left my A rank party to help my former students reach the dungeon depths. The way Yuki handled that bully,
No, listen,
God, man, bruh,
listen.
do
You
not piss that dude off.
listen. You, my boy. Listen, right?
Yeah,
Like I never realized like how red his eyes were. Like I know he has like red hair, but I didn't realize his eyes were like red until that moment. Like I'm sure in the back of my mind I was like, "Oh, his eyes are red." But
yeah.
when he was talking to that merchant
Oh, the
bully
merchant dude, yeah.
merchant dude and his and whispering to him and his eyes was a fiery red, I was like, "Oh, I'm scared for myself, and he just a cartoon on my TV."
Yeah. So they uh, preface this a little bit. So the last two episodes have pretty much dealt with the backlash from the anchromatic dungeon that they went into.
Yes.
Uh, they did leave the Thunderpike Guild down there, but Buddy did something and made himself pretty much immortal, and was holding Jamie, one of the mages, pretty much hostage down there till you came back. You comes back and to save Jamie, and Buddy I guess he thought that he was gonna make you do what he wanted to do. Like, bro, he had already told you don't try him. You kept pushing that man buttons, and then you tried to kill an innocent person, dude. When he got, I was like, bruh, do more, like do more, because that dude deserved it. He deserved everything that got to him. So he's basically immortal and dying over and over and over and over and over and over and over,
Yeah.
and it looks painful,
Mhm.
very
And
painful.
very painful. Like,
And,
well,
and since he can't die, it just keeps happening because the spell's supposed to stop when he dies. He can't die.
oh, oh,
So, and then as soon as they get back, the merchant dude shows up because they put a slave necklace on Rain, who I guess she's the youngest one, which is also kind of creepy. She's the
no,
youngest
she's
one.
not. She's the oldest.
Oh yeah, okay,
Remember,
yeah,
she
that's
said
right.
it.
She just looks young.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she looks the youngest, but she's the oldest out of all of them. I think she's like, isn't she older than him or same age? I think.
I think she's same age because
Yeah.
he's in his 20s. Um, so the weirdo creepy merchant dude was pretty much, and we can imagine what he was gonna do with Rain. So they found a way to dispel that slave collar and got it off of her.
Yep.
She puts the slave collar on him. Basically, if he the most hellified restraining order I've ever seen in my life. Because if he comes near her, his blood will boil. If he comes within 100 feet of her, or something like
Yep.
that, his
That's what
blood
you
will
get.
boil.
That's what you
Like,
get.
I'm like, bro, what? Like, dude. So basically, he's gonna die if he comes anywhere near her.
Yes.
And on top of that, he has a curse on top of that you gave him. So he's double whammy.
Yep. Go ahead. Just leave the country. Just go ahead and
But
leave.
my thing, I'm like, bro, what is your problem? Like, dude, you're rich.
Yeah. Because it's, I mean, after a certain point, it wasn't even about them anymore. It's about just winning.
Yeah, to go that far, like, dude, you got emotional issues, man. Like, yeah, she don't like you. There's other women, bro.
Exactly. Right? There's
Like,
other chicks out there, bro. Like,
and you rich. They trust me. They will love to use and abuse you and take your money. So, like, what is your issue
yeah.
for real? But like, that's the illest restraining order I've ever seen in my life.
Well, he deserved
that
it.
that we know is gonna work. That one you
Yep.
know is gonna work.
Yep.
Bro.
And
You
if he do come close, he gonna die, and then he's still restrained. He's still going.
yeah.
It works no matter what.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, I'm just gonna go to another country, man. Bump that. You know what would be messed up? If he was like, it's been like 10 years, everybody cool with everything. He done chilled out, got a family and stuff, and they on a cruise together. He's like, God
Like,
why
dang
am I so hot?
it. And well, there you go.
Well, bro.
GG's.
Yeah, but uh that show is actually it's a fun show. It's a fun show for the most part. Like the past couple weeks kind of got dark, but I kind of figured it was going to because there was actually the themes of those last few episodes of the last 4 episodes with it's like obsession and stalking and all that. Yeah, dude. It's gonna go. It got to go there in Japan. That's why I love Japan and anime because they don't care about your feelings. They really don't care about your feelings or whatever movement you got going on. They're gonna tell the story they want to tell.
Yep.
And
this is what it is.
Yeah, this is what it is. So I was just sitting back. I was dying laughing. But I'm glad they was able to save Jamie because like she was the one that was actually like she felt bad about what Thunderpike was doing. The rest of them, I'm surprised they didn't show them getting killed. To be honest, I'm surprised they didn't show it. I'm like, normally they showed them get ripped up.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, I thought they were gonna show them getting ripped up and destroyed, but I guess not.
No, they didn't. But I was kind of happy for her because like she was the one that was like she wanted to say something, but she just didn't, and
she knew she would get destroyed if she did.
Yeah, but that's why I was like in that episode she did stand on business a little bit and like help them escape. Yeah. So I was like, okay, and they were actually able to save her, which I thought was actually good because I felt bad for her. Like the other ones I didn't feel bad for because they just like they went with
they never were willing to like look beyond themselves and just think about others. Like they never did that. Like they never grew as people. So
yep, and so they got everything that was coming to them, and I actually smiled when that happened. Yep. So exactly. I did. I ain't even like that's what you get. Like don't be crying now. So yeah, those 3 episodes was actually pretty good. I'm looking forward to it. Well, the next episode is supposed to be like one of those filler episodes. I hate when they do that in the middle of the season.
Oh, when they're going to the newly discovered dungeon.
Yeah, but that's not going to be next episode. Next episode is a special feature thing, and I'm like, oh crap, they're doing a filler episode. So I hate when they do that. It throws off the faces.
You used to watch CW shows. You know what it is.
Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know what that is. So,
like, long as it's not one of those singing episodes, you'll be. Oh
fine. Yeah. As long as it ain't that, we'll be good. But yeah. So the other one, and you haven't watched the current episode of I May Be a Good Receptionist, right?
No, I just I was supposed to watch it this morning, but time got away from me.
Yeah. Well, we can talk about the other previous episodes though. So I like Elisa, but she's starting to grate on me a little bit. She knows she's like old boy. I don't even know why she should have been tripping.
She just wants a simple life in her simple house with food and happiness. That's all she wants.
I completely understand that, but this is a problem that I hate with like animes that do this. Like if something ever happened to old boy to Jay, she's the first one getting pissed off. Stop acting like you don't like this man.
No.
Stop.
You just leave her alone.
Because I'm like he comes to help her with overtime, unprovoked, mind you. Like she ain't got to ask. He just show up, and then on top of that, he's good at doing it, which that's odd. And so they finally do get a date. They go to the festival. And apparently he finds out she's a bit of a glutton because she can eat a whole lot of food, but that makes sense.
She was enjoying herself. I ain't even mad at. Listen, when you go to carnival, festival, and whatever theme park, calories don't count. I don't know if y'all don't know that. They don't count.
But they did do a good job of explaining because basically because she's the executioner, she has to eat to maintain. True. So she really does eat like that. And yeah, because all that magic she be using up, pretty much getting mad and killing everything in one blow.
Mm-hmm. That's a lot of calories she burns.
I do love it because like when she get pissed off and she kills something, it's just funny because the only thing she don't talk about nothing else but the overtime she got to work.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody, everything she didn't kill is because of the overtime. So if I'm in the dungeon, I'm like, hey man, look, don't let the crazy girl come in. So make sure she get home on time. I'm gonna let y'all leave. Just make sure she get home on time. Y'all come back
Exactly.
tomorrow. Y'all come back tomorrow. We can do this tomorrow. Make sure she can go home because I don't want her showing up. So yeah, that show's actually pretty funny to me. And like they've had a couple quiet episodes. Like this week's episode was kind of quiet. Um, more comical than
Yeah,
anything else. So because it's actually like a action comedy for the
it
most
is.
part. So yeah, the animation is good on it though. At first, I wasn't really feeling it, but it's starting to grow on me now. The
Good.
animation is good.
I'm happy that you're enjoying it. That was my recommendation. I made Jay
Yeah,
watch it.
yeah, it was, and it's been funny. It's been hilariously awesome, just because I can understand to an extent. I think every adult that has a job can understand. Because we don't want to work no overtime. We just want to go home.
We just want to go home. We just want to go home. So if that means I need to handle a couple of things so I can go home on time, all right, fine.
Yeah,
Let
I
me
have
just go
them done
ahead.
before.
Let me just go ahead and work through my lunch so I can go home on
Yeah.
time. Okay,
Now,
fine.
the other thing though, why did the Guildmaster promise the doggone hire more receptionists and then renege on it?
Listen, listen.
The Guildmaster is he man that dude he dead wrong.
And then when she found out that because she's such a great worker that the hunters purposely come to her,
Yeah,
oh, she was like, "Wait, what?"
yeah. You've been doing this to me on purpose. Like, yeah, you the best.
Mhm.
Y'all should have said that. Ooh, y'all should have said that. So yeah, I've been enjoying that one. So yeah, we're almost to April, which means it's almost time for the new season of anime to show up. So we probably gonna get some new stuff soon.
What was that anime? Oh, never mind. I'm about to say, what's that anime that I just watched? I mean, like, never mind, Jay. I ain't gonna do that to you because I be watching a bunch of stuff, and I'll finish whole seasons,
Hmm.
and I'll be like, man, I wish there was another one,
Oh,
but
I well, just let me know after when we go off air now. See if it's something that's still going on or not.
yeah, it's going to have.
Yeah. Oh, we will be doing Daredevil next episode. Um,
Yes, Jay just
yeah.
has to remind me so I watch it.
Yeah.
I'd be watching.
We will be doing Daredevil because it did release last week. So I just watched the second episode this morning. So we'll do Daredevil as well. Add Daredevil to the mix.
Oh,
Um
Fatal Frame.
Fatal Frame.
Yes, I become the strongest and annihilate everything with low level
Oh
enemies.
yeah, yeah. That's supposed to be coming back this summer.
Okay, well, make sure you remind me so I watch it because I really like the first season. I just want him to kill that goddess.
Okay.
I
I mean, she is a handful.
I want him to kill her. I want him to kill her dead.
She's a she's a handful. That man.
I'm very bloodthirsty. Take her out.
Well,
Especially,
Fatal Frame will make you like that though.
yeah.
That anime will make you like that because that woman, like the first episode, you like, oh heck nah, heck nah. That's in the first episode. That didn't even like. It's like
And
15 minutes into the
sorry,
episode.
real quick, y'all. When I play any games, especially when I'm playing like the Yi series or Final Fantasy, like any like JRPGs or whatever, or anything like that. Soon as I can get a ring or weapon or whatever that also has uh abilities like paralysis, poison, confusion, or anything like that, those immediately go onto my characters. Those spells are, you think they're weak, but they're the strongest. Because
Mm-hmm.
I might hit you and get like 25 hit points plus an additional 25 poison points. Like, I don't understand how that's not the strongest. Yes, fire is amazing, but I want the person to keep getting hurt in between my hits. That is stronger. But go ahead. I'm sorry. That's just me.
No, I agree because like I've been doing that for a while myself. I make sure I put some because even if it's chip damage, they still damage. Damage is
Yes,
damage. So
extra damage is amazing.
yeah. So yeah, that anime Fatal Frame, that's a if you're into revenge stuff, that's one to watch
I am.
because the stuff that dude do, like he coming for her neck.
As he should.
Yeah,
I
he's
support
coming
it.
for her straight up neck because she tried to kill him. So and then yeah, we'll talk about that offline.
Mm,
But yeah,
yeah.
that comes back this summer with Dan to Dan and uh it's Dan to Dan, that one, and I think One Punch Man. That's was this summer, I think in July. I think
Oh,
when
okay.
those three come out. Yeah. But that's gonna do it for this episode. Anything you want to pimp out?
As always, come by Fangirl Review on all channels. Check us out. And BIPOC Streamer Awards nominations are open now. Make sure you are nominating your favorite BIPOC creator.
Yep. Also, we have the Winging It podcast tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Please come by and check that out. Also, yesterday I did a Let's Talk with Trey Vito about Captain America: Brave New World. Please check that out. It's on the channel. It's in the channel list somewhere in there. Y'all know where it is. But check that out as well. And we will see you guys next week. Peace out, people.
Bye.